We got serious issues, young girl. We got serious issues here at home.
I'm frozen.
Are we live? Are we live? Are we live? Can you hear me?
I'm
There you
frozen.
go. So, welcome to another Monday Night Livestream.
Whoop whoop.
We got issues. We got issues. But anyways, welcome. Happy Monday, everybody. It's nice to see you. Thank you for joining us here in YouTube or in Facebook. It is so freaking nice to see you. And are you gonna be doing that online or
No.
okay, good. All right. So thank you. Yeah,
Bye, peoples.
I get
Got-
distracted really quick.
Carla,
Bye.
check your phone. I think Nani was calling you.
Oh.
Hello, Katia. Hello, Mary.
Oh, Mary, how are you? Mary, we miss you. I think Mary's trying to come back on January.
Mary's laughing at Kyla.
Yeah, that's what we gotta do. Lori, good evening. Imagination Travel, Chila.
Hello.
Hello. Happy Monday, everybody. Let me start by saying we made it.
We made it.
We made it to 2,000 family members now. I am freaking excited to have you as part of this family. Thank you so much for all the love and support. It is an amazing journey to have you here with us and to welcome you to our crazy family.
Welcome.
So, anyway, we got a lot to talk about today. Who else we have in Facebook? Anybody else? Okay.
Mary and Katia. Mary said, I miss you too. Yeah, January 15th. And then I haven't figured out I'm supposed to move yet. You're supposed to move.
I know, Mary. Mary has been behind the scenes in a few of the latest videos, and I thought we scared her away, but apparently it was nothing but a good time for her. We made her laugh, but she did get a real behind the scenes
Yes.
uh, action with us.
And
So,
Kyla's shenanigans behind the camera.
mm, Kyla is a character, guys. Kyla is a character. But anyways, Kyle is not here tonight. He happens to be at a friend's house. So Kyla is in watching the dogs today, but she'll probably come back soon. Uh Karen, your snowman hat is so cute.
Thank you. It's actually Khalil's, but since he's not here, I'm going to sport it.
Exactly. I think you could light it up too, right?
Ah, yes, you can.
Yeah, but yeah, that was 2 years ago from Disney. Pretty cool. Lexi, come. Pretty cool. Hat. But anyway, that's Kala. But guys, a lot to talk about, and you know what? Let's not waste any minute. Today we decided to start early because I figure that we will have quite a few things to talk about. And this is Thanksgiving week, guys. Thanksgiving crowd has started.
Yes.
Whoa.
Everywhere.
People are asking me, are you gonna be in the park? I don't know. I don't think so.
No.
I don't know. We avoid the parks during the busy time. Or we go early or like we did last night.
Late.
We went super late. But anyways, um let's start
you
with a
can't see
couple of things. No, you
It's
cannot.
blinking. It's blinking. You can see it a little bit.
Can you? Can you see it? Oh, I
Mary
know.
said it was the best.
Mary had a blast, didn't she? So let's share our screen. Share screen. Here we go. Boom. You guys know us. We're gonna be talking about a little bit of things that happened between last week and this week. Before we get in the news have been happening, guys. Mostly Disney, so don't be surprised if you see me ranting again.
Have a magical day.
Yeah. But anyways, this is something that we've been talking to you guys about, the Grinchmas. Mary actually happened to be with us when we recorded this video. It was super cool to be in Grinchmas, the first day of Grinchmas. So I want to say it was Mary's first experience during the holidays festivities, and she actually enjoyed it too. So this is us going to Sue's Landing, and now on Grinchmas, we've been telling you they changed the actual show to the Blumen Group. I almost say stadium for whatever reason.
Why?
Theater. So anyway, so the show, it was super funny. The show is they added a couple of new things. The difference that you're gonna notice between this video and now, pretty much right now, is that they removed the mask from the performers,
Yes.
which I'm kind of glad that they did because uh, Kyla has to control the Doberman in the background. But I'm glad that actually removed the actual mask from the performers, not to get political or none of that. We're not about that. It is because when they sing, they got great voice.
Yes.
And when they sing, you could hear it on, when
It gets muffled.
It gets muffled, and it kind of, I think it takes away. It just takes away a little
No,
bit.
I think they were wearing the mask. I think they weren't wearing the shields.
Some of them were wearing
And
shields,
I
some
think
of them were wearing
and
masks.
I think they had the microphone like inside the mask.
Right.
So it wasn't like they weren't trying to like sing with the mask on.
Right.
Like them they was there
But
obviously.
still, the voice doesn't project as good. Look at me, acting like an expert.
Yeah.
Projects.
He sings
So,
he sings all the time.
Yeah, right. No, but it did sound a little bit muffled though. But excellent show. I would like to see it now that they don't have the mask, so I could actually enjoy their voices. It is like about a 20-minute show, right, Karen?
Yes. It's well worth it though.
Yeah. So I show you little clips over here of the show. Due to copyrights, I cannot show you the whole thing. So if you haven't watched it, go ahead, watch it. It's not going to spoil it. Plus, it's just based on the movie. So if you've seen the movie,
The
you're going to
stories.
see the show. It's just having live performance over there. Guys, if you happen to be brand new around here, hi. We are Carlos and Karen. Cool Case Adventures. You're watching the rewatch. This is what we do. We basically travel around the different theme parks, give our feedback, our humble and honest opinion as family content creators, and that's basically what we do. And we just have fun when we go out there. So please consider becoming part of our family. Make sure you subscribe. And everybody who's watching us through either Facebook or YouTube, make sure you hit that like button. That way, YouTube actually recognizes us in the algorithm and makes recommendation to everybody out there. The reason why we do live stream is not only to show you our videos and review them with you. It's just because we love to have interaction with everybody, and we want to make sure that we're answering any possible questions that you guys may have. So the more that we interact, the better. Imagination Travel says, I saw the cast is not wearing masks now. Yep, they actually eliminated that like about a week ago, which is awesome.
Yeah, so we definitely have to go back.
Right. And also over here, when you see characters like this on stilts, a lot of times they're not wearing masks because they're so, high that, for protection. But it's kind of cool to see them there. We did meet the Grinch. As you can see, the Grinch is wearing a mask over here. Apparently, they left it up to the actual actor, and now they could remove the mask. I saw a picture of somebody today wearing it, so I'm assuming it's based on the actor's preference. But it's kind of cool to see that they don't have to wear the mask because the Grinch is Grinch. But one of our favorite interaction with character meets and greets out there is the Grinch.
Yes,
the
he's the
Grinch
best.
is hilarious. So if you need to meet somebody, believe me, it's gonna be the Grinch. So make sure you do the meet and greet with him. It took us about a good 15 to 20 minutes to meet him, and it was super hilarious. Imagination Travel, Chila, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Coffee Funds incoming. I love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We didn't buy coffee yesterday. Oh, because
We got there
we got there super late,
late.
and we grabbed coffee from here.
Yeah,
And
before we left.
by late, basically what we mean is that we got there around 5:30 in the evening, and Universal closes at 8, so we were focused on
Getting there.
finishing.
Yeah.
But trust me,
Yeah.
Miss Sheila, we will be using those funding.
Oh, yeah,
Thank you
of
so
course.
much. One thing that they're doing differently this year in Seuss Landing is this: they're actually offering special treats are all across Seuss Landing, which is kind of cool to see. Um, we did this. We decided to try a holiday punch, which is apparently was like a sour drink.
Supposed to be sour apple with pineapple, I think it was.
I don't know. It tasted like pineapple.
Yeah.
And
It wasn't bad.
And apparently, based on some of the comments, including Mary, they kind of like Karen's face between my dispute and hers in regards to whether that was salt or sprinkles or whatever you said that it was.
Because it's still candy. I said candy, and you're like,
And
no, it's sprinkles.
It's sprinkles,
and I was like,
or vice
that's
versa. I don't
sprinkles
even
are
remember.
still candy.
so, so, anyways,
but it's really crystallized sugar, right?
Mhm.
Crystallized sugar.
I think we finally can agree on something.
Oh. Well, when we actually say the long term, what it is,
Yeah.
red sugar crystals.
Exactly. Anyway, so make sure you guys have any questions or any comments. Make sure you leave us in the comments either on Facebook or YouTube. We will be reading and answering you guys again. We just want to make this very interactive.
Khalil loved that drink, by the way.
Yeah, he did. He did.
He drank it all.
Well, Khalil likes sour and spicy things, so that's Khalil for you. But anyway, that was video number 1. Video number 2 of review of things that we did. We actually decided to go last week and celebrate Mickey Mouse's birthday. I think that was on Wednesday or Thursday when we did that, on the 18th. I know it premiere on the 19th, but we recorded on the 18th. We decided to go and actually see Mickey and wish him a happy birthday because he turned 93.
He's looking good for 93.
Yeah, I want to look like that when I'm 93. But yeah, basically we were just interacting, and we decided to go over here because this is the only location that you could at that time interact with Mickey. According to some of the sightings out there, you now can see Mickey in Epcot, and you can see Minnie Mouse in Hollywood Studios. So that's 2 other alternatives out there for people to do meet and greet. So that, little by little, but you are going to be able to see the character just like in here. You got to wear your mask, and it will be socially distant. We're joking with Mickey over there because Minnie, he said that Minnie was baking cookies
for the party because there was a party that night.
Exactly. So it was super cute to see Mickey that night saying happy birthday to him. I haven't released a picture yet. I'll post it on Instagram, which, by the way, if you're not following on Instagram, Cool Case Adventure, but I'll put it because we took pictures. I don't know if you guys can see it over there. That's the same day that actually we hit the 2,000.
I don't know, because you're sharing, so I don't know if they could see it.
Oh, they see it here in the bottom. Well, I'll show it later. But we got a button saying that we're celebrating the 2000, and Carlo got a button that says that he was celebrating Mickey's birthday. So Mickey was kind of excited to see that too. So we did get a cool picture with Mickey in our 2000 YouTube subscriber button. So thank you so much once again. I'm so glad character encounters are back. Yes, they are back. They're slightly putting it back.
Yeah,
they're trying to get back to normal as much as they can. So yeah, we're thrilled about that. Now, another thing that we went for is Filler Magic. Filler Magic has reopened, and they did actually add a new section. I think we told you guys about it about last week or 2 weeks ago, which is Coco. And it was kind of cool that we were able to see because the kids didn't even remember this show.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been on it.
Right. So what part was added? Um, right over here. Obviously, this is a 3D show, so what you're seeing over there, it's not 3D. Um, but it was kind of cool to see this. This actually was a really good addition.
Yes, it was. I like that.
So, um, and not a lot, and surprisingly, not a lot of people are talking about it for whatever reason. But yep, it reopened, and there you have it. And then we decided at the end of the night to check out the 50th anniversary merchandise that had come out. And I remember that Miss Sheila is the one who mentioned last week that some of the merch newer collection came out. So we decided to just go back and search for it. So there it is. That's the newest spirit jersey.
It's
Oh,
not.
it's a
That's not a spirit
sweater.
jersey. It's a sweater.
Yeah.
But it's cool. I like it.
So that's basically what you're gonna be looking at. Can't remember the price, but it was pretty expensive. Those are the new ears, also for the same collection. So yeah, Kyla with her
Paint.
paint.
Hey, April.
The
April.
monorail will be so cute around a Christmas tree. Yes,
Yes.
very much so. Very much so. That's exactly what we were talking about that day too.
Yeah.
we do own a, what is it, a Christmas character train.
Yeah. It's the original, like almost original.
oh,
One of the newer ones. So I don't. It doesn't really.
Yeah. So it doesn't work as much.
It doesn't work as much.
Love those ears. Yeah, those ears were cute. Super cute. So we were actually showing different things, that they came out from the Mandalorian and Grogu. So believe it or not, if you happen to be watching our channel recently, I know that a lot of the people know us out there, especially me, because of some of the plus size videos that we put out there and all that. But we do like doing videos in regards to food, merchandise. Like Kyla and I can go and look at merchandise every day,
Yeah.
and identify the new merchandise. So this is the newest bag.
So cute.
It is very cute. The only downside I see about this bag is it's white.
White. They should have made it like light blue, like sky blue, kind of like, because white just gets dirty fast.
Yeah. And these are the newest holidays ears. Those are the jersey ears. Kyla's been going nuts since those ears came out, and we ended up buying it for her because she really wanted it. And I'm just showing you the Pluto. The same Pluto that you see there is the one that was behind the bag. So anyways, that was that video very quick. And now let's review this one really quick. This one is a very important video, guys. The only reason why this is a very important video is because, not only reason, we were invited to go to IAPA, and for you want to check on the sorry guys, we do have a dog who happens to be about 16 years old. Obviously he's oldie out up there, and he is blind, and he gets lost in the house, and when he gets lost he just start barking. So our apologies for that. So anyway, so we were invited by IAPA, and IAPA basically stands for International Association of Amusement Parks and Attraction. And this is very important, guys, because theme parks just come to this expo to either showcase new rides that are coming, to actually purchase new rides. So I happen to be with a few of our friends, from other YouTubers, and we actually saw people from Costa Rica. They were in the process of building a theme park, and they were legit going around buying different rides and talking to different manufacturers. So that was pretty cool to see. It was awesome to talk to some of the vendors, and where they let us know and say, well, yeah, Disney was just here 2 days ago and they decided to buy this, or so they even given us insight of the new things that are coming up to the theme parks. SeaWorld was here the other day. Universal came and is interested on this product, and you're like, wow, that's amazing. So for us, as theme park lover, it is we were like honestly in heaven. I couldn't bring the kids. They only gave me pass for one person, because they were very limited. So um, I was just showing you this roller coaster over here. Um, this is Ryan from the Hunter Kids. And he has become really good friend of ours. But anyway, as a plus side person, I tried to fit in this ride, and unfortunately, I didn't fit. Now, this is Michael K. So if you guys know Michael K, especially from his Disney content, I think I mentioned before, Michael is a good friend of ours too. He's an adopted family member, like we always say. But anyways, uh, they actually told me from the get go that it was a very tight squeeze for them. And before I even sat down, I was like, "Crap, I'm gonna have problem then." So, anyways,
I don't know how people can sit on the one that just rolls around the whole time.
oh, people love it.
Yeah?
The line that was the line everybody wants to ride in that thing.
Oof.
Yes, it's a 360. It's just like a hammer, like a hamster wheel. So there's Ryan over there. He anxious to get out. It's funny. And he basically said that it was a tight squeeze. But IAPA looks like a lot of fun. Yes, it is a blast.
It's like a big playground.
Oh my God. Karen has been there with me before because as owners of a DJ and photo booth company, we decided to actually buy a photo booth years ago, and we ended up going over there. Hold on, guys. We're testing out a new camera today, so give me 1 second. There it is. There it is. Hold on. So anyway, so we're testing out a new camera, and I'm already seeing a couple of things that I don't like, but that's part of being live,
Life.
Yes. But anyways, very important video. While everybody's here having fun, I take my side job per se very by heart. I decided to kind of confront some, not confront, but in a nice way. Talk to the manufacturers about why is it the plus size people, me included, have such a hard time getting into roller coasters. I mean, what is it? I mean, Universal, SeaWorld, Busch Garden, we all struggle. And this was the first vendor that I talked to. I didn't even ask him to be in camera, but I did talk to him a good 20 minutes about it. But I want to say I lost count on the amount of people that I talked to. I probably talked to 7 or 8 of them. And it's a lot of factors. The number one factor is, as a theme park, I could come and tell you, well, I want to make a ride that can accommodate guests up to 350 pounds. They'll be like, okay. So, but I cannot say, well, I need to accommodate XYZ amount of people per line because that's going to affect the logistic of that roller coaster. So obviously, the wider the seat, the more people you're going to be able to fit, which in a theme park world, that's not logistically speaking kind of smart.
Good for them.
Because they try to move as many people as fast as they can. Number two, they can say, we're going to modify seating and make 2 or 3 seats that are wider than the other ones. But the problem becomes is on parts. Then it also affects the pricing.
Right.
Because then how do they produce parts just for only 2 seats versus everything else?
Which is going to be more expensive.
For the theme park as well. Number 3, it has to deal with safety, G-force. Every single ride is different. So, because I asked, I said, well, why is it that in Disney, it is so easy to fit. And the first thing that came out to my mind was the Incredi Coaster. And what they told me about the Incredi Coaster is that according to the G-force, and they went through all the scientific thing that you and I, or unless you are an engineer, you will not understand.
Right.
They basically said that the Incredi Coaster doesn't go as fast, or it has enough G-force to um, basically demand a tighter space. But everything else, like Mako, the Hulk, Velocicoaster, all of those are brutal.
Yes.
You know, so you have to be super, super
Careful.
careful due to the safety of the guests. Because at the end of the day, the theme parks want you to be more careful. And this is a perfect example. Let's use Mako as an example. You know, if you look at Mako right now, I think it seats 4 people right there, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4 people right there. If you were to expand and make this seats wider, now you're dropping this maybe to 3 people.
Maybe.
So 3 people per line. You know, let's say this accommodate a train may accommodate, let's say, 40 people. That means you had 10 lines. You know what I mean? Now
Right.
you had 10 people less that you could accommodate
Right.
in this train, which is going to make their line even slower.
Line longer and guests waiting in line longer.
So the other thing that they all mentioned, oh, by the way, it sounds like the standard weight currently for the majority of these distributor manufacturers happen to be 300 pounds per seat, which is very common with the verbiage that Universal uses. So, and I asked, I mean, what happened if I weigh 320 and I fit? They're like, well, that's awesome. The problem is that you have to fit according to the guidelines that we need you to fit in order to be safe. So of course now I'm understanding why a lot of people go to Universal and they're like, well, and it happened to me in the Velocicoaster. You saw that thing going down. I'm like, oh, come on, it's all the way here.
Right.
And they're like, no, it has to go lower and try to push or try to do this. And you know, you can get as upset as you want to, but if it doesn't fit that mark that they're looking for, you can't ride it because it's not gonna be safe for you.
So, yeah, it's all safety concern, especially like Velocicoaster and stuff like that. They're going too fast for them not to really take safety into consideration.
Right. So they also say, you know, how big do you want us to go? I mean, if we go up to 350, would that make everybody happy? If we go to 400, would that make everybody happy? And it wasn't until I talked to this gentleman over here. He actually was able to be in camera, and this is very important. I'm giving you an example over here of a kid, a child with this restraint all the way across, basically would cover his hips, his lap, and all that. This will be me over here. If you see, my lap would be down here, which is just covering my belly at that point. So you see how the larger the person is, the more unsafe this could become. So I learned a lot going to this show because, again, I wanted to ask the $1 million question that is only fair that our plus size community gets the answer that they need. But also, as a plus size community, we need to understand what is it too small? Is it 400 pounds? Is it 500 pounds?
Right.
You know, sometimes, and it's gonna come harsh, but we cannot blame it on the theme park. We cannot blame it on the manufacturer. Manufacturer follows the instruction of the theme park. The theme park is the one incurring all this cost, including the maintenance of this. And the theme park also is responsible for the safety of the age of in every single one of the guests. So as a guest, if you don't fit on these rides, you also have to take some ownership. I mean, it sucks.
Right.
It happens to me. Gee, it happened to me over here that I tried multiple rides and I didn't fit. And I was kind of like bummed and I was a little bit upset. But I cannot turn and say, you know what? That is the responsibility of the manufacturer.
And then you also had a point, like they also gave you the point where the bigger they go on the seat, the height has to go higher. So if you make the seats bigger for the restraint, then the height needs to go bigger. So now you're to accommodate the bigger seats, you're taking away stuff that the kids can do or the height of the little ones can do. So it's a 50-50
It's a
of where,
catch 22 at
yeah,
this
where do
point.
you want to go? Because kids as it is can't ride a lot of stuff, especially on the SeaWorld and the Busch Gardens, stuff
Right.
like that. They can't ride a lot. So if you go with bigger seats, they're gonna ride even less
So this is
because
one.
they can just pop out of the seat.
This is one of my favorite videos that I have recorded by myself, not only because it's super fun, this expo is super fun, but also I was able to learn so much. And if you haven't watched this video, I highly encourage you to watch it, whether you're plus size or not, because this gentleman, Shad, he goes into a lot of good explanation and details. And just like Karen said, this is where Shad mentions it. Theme parks right now want the family to ride together. And he made an example where a theme park, he said the standard is 42 inches tall, and a theme park wanted to drop it to 40 inches. And as I'm explaining, and I said, well, if we made the seat larger, he said, if you were to make the seat larger, then we cannot accommodate the 40 inches
Not at all.
or 42 inches that they want us to accommodate. So think about that. One decision can affect multiple things. So it's not, it sucks. I see it all day long. When I go to the theme park and I see people turn around, in our Facebook group on the Universal plus size riders and more, Disney plus size riders, I see when people are so bummed that they cannot ride it. And as a consumer, it's kind of like messed up because I'm paying thousands of dollars to come and to visit this park to be told that I cannot ride it because of my weight. But at the same time, they have safety to take on consideration. They have pricing to take on consideration, their own reputation to take on consideration, the parts, the maintenance.
It's a lot that
It's
goes
a
involved.
lot. So it's not a one fit all kind of situation.
I mean, some rides I still think that the restraints are a little too. Because I mean, like in Hollywood, in LA, the My Secret Life of Pets, that ride doesn't move as fast. Like that ride is not fast at all.
So
So
I
it's more like
asked-
it's a small world kind of thing.
So I asked
Really.
Chad that question, and that's the reason why he in this video explained to me later on. I asked him, well, so what happened is that I have a conversation with Chad that lasted almost half an hour off camera, and we got along very well. He was willing to answer my 3 million question. And I said, Chad, is there any way that we can summarize everything that we've spoken in 30 minutes into maybe 5 minutes or more? He said, absolutely. I did talk to him about the plus size community. So we did talk about Los Angeles, and I asked him, does California has different guidelines? And very interesting, he said, you can not only go by the state, you also have to go by the city. And in this video, Shad explains that in this uh, vehicle concept per se, for children, they actually had to add padding over here. And it's funny because Carla was watching this video with me earlier and her eyes open because they have found where kids are able to fit their foot under and push themselves, twist themselves, and get out of the seats. So he said that California may have restrictions similar to other countries and states that are actually mandate a test seat because they have to make their restraints even kind of like more safer than other states.
More childproof.
So it may not be just the plus side, it may be the kid that they're trying to protect. Again, this is the video to watch because you are gonna learn a lot. And shout out to Shad from Costa Sur. Hopefully he gets to watch this video. I know he subscribed to our channel, but Shad did an amazing job. But anyways, these are some of the things that you get to see in IAPA. You know, Christmas decoration, a whole bunch of virtual reality. I If you want to see more virtual reality things, go and watch Michael K's video. He released it today in IAPA. Michael focused more on that virtual reality aspect of this show, and he did a
It's
typical
so much fun. It looks so much fun.
Typical Mike. He did an amazing job. And if you haven't subscribed to Mike's channel, go for it. Michael K. You will not regret it. Brisbane, this is the company that sells to all the theme parks, including Disney. So if you went to Boo Bash and you went to Disney Barry Mary's, you did see the paper wristband that they gave you. So this is the company that makes it for them. So I was kind of cool to talk to them about that and future projects that they have with theme parks. And this one, do you guys recognize this?
Yes.
Yeah. So this one is basically the metal detector being used by Disney all across Disney property, which has sped their lines tremendously.
Yeah.
Amazing. So what they told me is I asked about Universal, and spoiler alert, they say them Universal might jump on that wagon.
I hope so.
So they say they came and talked to us a couple of days ago. We had a meeting, and it seems like they're very interested. So
I
I'm
hope so.
crossing my finger. This is the company that produces fans for the theme park. This is was done by Ripley's Believe It or Not, to be given for Give Kids a World Village. So people are shaving and their heads and beards, and they're accumulating the most hair ever. So this is Haas, and what they were trying to do, they were trying to break a record, and for XYZ amount of donations, Ripley's Believe It or Not was gonna match it and give it money to Give Kids a World,
That's awesome.
Which is amazing. This is a vendor that specifies on just selling Halloween stuff, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And this was my favorite part. I was with other content creators, you know. Again, this is Ryan Journey with Josh is here. Adrian from Lush TV is right next to me. So this is the Haunting of Olivia. So it's a mixed virtual reality where you use this device to see where Olivia is at, which is cool about it. Is the Olivia even throw books at you? If you see it over here, you probably see that when she gets mad, throw books at you. She moves the globe.
I would have loved to do that.
It is an amazing experience. So we're just hoping that somebody buys this thing here.
Yes, oh my gosh. I hope so.
So, but anyway, how's Facebook?
Facebook is good. April joined in a little earlier ago, and then Lourdes joined as well.
Oh, hi Lourdes. So anyways, that's for IAPA. That's kind of scary, you know, like us, the hair monster. A lot of people found it weird.
It's weird.
It's out there, but hey, it is for a noble cause.
It's a good cause. It's just a little weird.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, a video that was just released 6 hours ago. We needed to release some content because we got too much on hand that we haven't done. But anyways, this is very fun to do now that the theme park is nuts. I mean, the lines are crazier and crazier. This is the Universal Studio Holiday Tree Hunt. So basically, you got 15 different locations around Island of Adventures, Universal Studio, and City Walk. And basically, you do kind of like a Christmas tree hunt all over, identifying these themed Christmas trees. And you pay $10 for one map.
Yes.
And basically, you go and search for them. And at the end of the whole thing, the whole scavenger hunt, you get to select between
at least this year you got to select.
Right, this year, between a limited edition Universal Studios ornament. So you can select between last year and this year. So there's the map. It tells you where the locations is at. And once you identify or find the tree, you take it to the cashier. and they stamp it
They
for
stamp it,
you.
yeah.
So I'm just gonna. This is the video. We went out of order, which if you're like me, that you have a little bit of OCD, it was driving me nuts because
Right.
I wasn't following an order. But anyway, see, you identify the tree. They
We
also,
were following an order. We're just going backwards,
yeah, it was completely, it was
which was
all over. So it was a lot. You get to see a lot of original trees and
Yes.
pretty trees and all that. And then after that, like I mentioned, you take that to the register and bam, they actually stamp it for you. So this video is kind of cool because you get to do things with the entire family. And it took us less than an hour and a half. We fell behind because of the rain, because it started
It
raining.
started raining.
So that's why we fell behind. This is Betty Boop tree, which is a lot of pink
Always.
for my taste.
And Kyla's taste.
And Kyla was not too happy about that. Anyway, so this is Jurassic Park, which is awesome to see because they do kind of like hidden things from the movie, you know.
It's very tropical kind of.
Yeah.
Because then it has like, and then it has a whole bunch of like eggs or dinosaurs inside.
Now this store has changed, Cameron. I forgot telling you, we gotta go back because this store, it used to be all Halloween. Now they made it Christmas.
Oh, nice.
So
it kind of took a little while for that one.
Right?
I think they fell behind on that one.
Imagination said, "I love this video. The ornament is gorgeous." Yes, it is gorgeous. One of my favorite ornaments.
Yeah.
We've been doing this now. I think this is their third or fourth year. I know we've been doing all these for since they did it since the first year. So anyway, this is the cat in the hat, which it was pretty cool. This is a brand new tree, and they used to have a Grinch tree, and now they
I like
cat
this
in the
one.
hat. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Then we go outside the park, and then you go to Tucson, which for Karen that was a battle to be able to go to Tucson.
You can't go in there
without buying any chocolate or any shake or anything like that. So that's Tucson.
Although there is a coffee shake in there that we gotta try.
Right. And then you go to the Universal Legacy. In the past, it used to be only Tucson and Universal Legacy, and this year they added the Universal store. This is actually one of my favorite Christmas tree because it is very classic. So as you can see,
yeah, it went to the classics.
Old school Universal over here. So that one I liked a lot. And then, like I said, this year they added this store into the mix, Universal Studio Store. This I wasn't crazy about it.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
I don't know, ugly. I know what they were trying to do. They were trying to match it with these colors over here, but
yeah, but no, they didn't do a good job.
Then you go to Universal Studio Store inside Universal. It was similar decorations as last year. The only thing that they added was this medallion as their ornament. So again, because we get to do it every year, it's kind of cool to see what they did or they did not do differently.
It's very film.
So it's everything related. Hollywood. Everything's film, like Karen mentioned. And then this was in the silver screening store backlash the other Betty Boop store. This was kind of interesting. Five and Dime actually had our favorite Christmas tree.
Yeah.
With Frankenstein.
Yeah, that was amazing.
It was very detailed, very original. Love this one. And again, you don't have to do these or pay money to see them. I mean, you could go to the stores and see them. You could take pictures if you want to. But if you want the ornament,
yeah, you're really paying for the ornament.
Yeah, you gotta get them up, and it's super fun. I mean, right now, all that I could think of is right now the lines are astronomical out there, and if you want to say, I don't want to make crazy lines, let me go around and do some Christmas tree hunt. I think it's something different. My son wanted them to have Twister on that tree. He loved that attraction. Yeah, they should have.
I think they might have on the side.
We have to
go look. Yeah, because I think they did have it, but it was on the side.
So this was SpongeBob's. This one was MIB, Men in Black. Do you have any question on Facebook?
April said those are so cute.
Yeah, they're cute. April, you should go just to look at them
Yeah, they're nice.
and take pictures because they're really nice. So this was Christmas tree number 15, right over here, which is flavorful. Karen, well, I guess that she wanted to try.
I was
Look,
gonna
look,
take a
look
bite
at
of that
yeah,
donut.
yeah,
It wasn't. It wasn't that
yeah.
bad.
And then at the end, you go to the store, you collect your stuff, and Kala will show you, and we have it here too. Kala, I think he shows you the actual ornament that is beautiful. It's pretty heavy too. And right there, Karen has it in her hands right now.
I
Let
might be
me
too short.
let me switch it right there. And our camera doesn't no because
Oh
it
yeah.
doesn't focus because we turn it off. So you put it away. I mean, no, put separate. There you go. So it's pretty big though.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
So
Boo.
yeah, because we had to shut off the
Boo.
autofocus. So yep, that was the video that came out a couple of hours ago. Again, we thought about releasing this video later on, but we figured, listen, it's just the theme parks, the lines are too crazy.
Yeah.
Might as well give people some options. So yep, that's what we did. Anywho's, so that's it for Universal. Universal was super fun. We do have one more video coming up for Universal. That we recorded last night. Wait for that video because typical old fashioned of Carlos and Karen and Kyla being honest, especially on food review. Um, Anyways, spoiler alert, we decided to try some of the food that are selling just for the holiday celebration at Universal. We will be back and do the same thing at City Walk because they have it on City Walk and in Island of Adventures. And we're gonna give you our feedback just like we did with Halloween Horror Nights. So wait until you see that video. That video possibly will be released Friday, and you'll be surprised what we find out. Because yeah, wait until you see. In other news, now we're moving from what went on in our BC content creator life to news. Destination D23 happened this past weekend here in Orlando. For those who don't know what Destination D23 is, basically D23 it is like a club, like a membership club, and it's designed for the what Disney calls their super fan.
Yes.
There's a membership. I think you pay $100 for the year or $140 for 2 members, which is not bad.
That's not bad actually.
And
it'll go up this year.
Probably. and they send you a magazine, I think a couple every other month or every 6 months, something like that. You get to buy special merch and you got special things, and you get kind of like a show online. You get ticket for an online show and things like that. But anyway, D23 convention happens every other year in Anaheim, in California, and Destination D23 happens to be every other year. So when D23 is not happening in California that year, then they do Destination D23 over here, kind of like a smaller version. Why is D23 so important, guys? Is because that's when Disney goes crazy making announcements.
Releasing information.
Right. So in 2019, when they had D23, that's when Disney Plus went crazy, and that's when they announced everything, such as the new shows like The Mandalorian and things like that. They actually in 2019 they also announced all the transformation that there was going to happen in Epcot. Mm-hmm. So they trust me, they go nuts. So Melik Adventure, hi, how's it going? Thank you for joining us.
Hello,
welcome.
Hello.
Sheila, I'm a D23 member. I love it. Yeah,
that's awesome.
I'm considering maybe that might be a Christmas present for me this year, just to become, because my goal is to go to D23 this year in California and create content for you guys. That's my goal. But we will see. We
go to California? What?
Or 2022, and this year 2022. we got a lot of good cool plans coming up for this upcoming year. So
I'm excited.
yep. So, anyways, a recap. I wanna give credit to Disney Information Station who did a recap. So basically, in Destination D23, um, that happened on Saturday. If you happen to be in the group of Disney Plus writers, I posted it so you can see it live. But Josh Damaro went and released a whole bunch of news, and they also release other news. So this is what people thought. Oh, Josh released other news and everything else that was after off camera and nothing happened. No, they, excuse me, um, they basically, let's say Josh Tamaro release a new character. Say he, I'm just that's fake, but I just giving you an explanation so you don't do like many people did, that they watched Josh Damaro and then they went offline and they didn't follow anything else. So let's say that Disney say we're bringing a brand new character. Well, offline, what happens is that they have a section talking about that new character and new merchandise for that character and how that character is gonna look. So it goes more into detail, but of course, they're saving that for the people in attendance, not for the people that are watching it
For
live
the members.
in YouTube. Yeah. So,
And it's only fair at that point. I mean, if
Right.
you're a member and you're paying the fees to be a member, you should get something extra then. Because what's the point of being a member if you're gonna
right,
hear
no,
it all?
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
So it was announced that in Epcot they're gonna do the Disney Dreamers Point statue of Walt, which is Walt pretty much sitting down, and I cannot wait to see that. I'm excited to see it. Um, the new quick service restaurant in Epcot, Connections Cafe and Eatery, they're saying that it's gonna be by the new store Connections. Um, I'm assuming that this is what is taking place of Electrical
Yes.
Umbrella.
Yes.
So this is what it got announced on that day.
And it's gonna have different stations. It's gonna be like a different station kind of
Oh, yeah?
quick service, and I believe Starbucks might go in there as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, but that's what I'm hearing. But
That's what you're hearing.
that's what I'm hearing through the grapevines. But
through the CM's grapevines.
yeah,
Not officially.
so don't. Yeah, if it's not official, don't come after me later. But that's why. But it is gonna be like different stations. So let's say for instance, I don't know what they're gonna be selling, but it could be like a hamburger station, like a chicken station, and something else. So it's gonna be different. It makes it sound like it's gonna be more like a cosmic race where they have like different stations for them.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
No.
That's exciting, actually. The new concept art was shared about Guardians of the Galaxy Rewind, and for those who attended, they were able to actually see the vehicle, which is seems to be very plus size friendly, which is good news.
It's Disney.
It also was announced that it will be opening on summer of
2022.
2022. I am freaking excited about this one. So hopefully,
Carlos will cover that one.
I'm sure that I will be there by myself because
we won't be there.
Disney's gonna play their tricks. The new generation of Magic Band will be coming to Disney World, and this includes new technology to unlock interactive experiences throughout the park. So this was already showcased, and what they did is they show more. Just so you know, this is how it looks like, but this is the Disneyland. They also announced that they will have it for Disneyland. So that's kind of cool. World? Well, no, we have Magic Bands.
Oh, okay.
And originally was announced for Disney World. So
and then it got
on Saturday, they said that Disneyland is gonna get their own version of Magic Band Plus, which is pretty good. Excited to hear the Fantasmic is in Fantasy Festival of Fantasy Parade is returning to Disney World. So these got me a little bit confused. And I'll tell you why. Although they announced parade, and this is what I said, that you have to also pay attention not only of the news that was released, but also what happens on those little sessions. So you have to read about them. They also announced a new cavalcade that will start. So it sounds to me like Disney's not moving away from cavalcades.
It doesn't sound like it from what I heard through other vloggers and stuff. The cavalcades are staying, and those are taking place of the parades. Like, I don't think the parades are coming back
Yeah,
full motion.
but they're actually bringing Festival Fantasy Parade.
But
so,
it could be a cavalcade. It could be in the form of a cavalcade. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, they didn't
specify on that. Or at least to.
Well, they didn't made it seem like that. They made it seem like it was like the regular Fantasy Parade. Another thing that you find out about Fantasmic, not through Josh Damaro, again later on during their another session individually, is that there's new characters that will be coming.
That's all they needed. They needed it,
and there's a possibility that they will change a couple of things on the show. They didn't specify what or who they may, what character they may pull out.
So sure, Mickey better be there.
But they did say there's minor changes will happen. A new castle show for Mickey's Friend Fair will debut for the 50th anniversary. Which they better do that soon. I mean, I know there's 18 months of celebration, but
they gotta hold something back.
Yeah, but this is the part that bothers me. Why are you gonna release something for the 50th where people already made plans to travel for the 50th? Is this Disney kind of building another hype to bring people back to their parks? So I think they're doing people wrong, in my opinion. But
it's probably gonna be in this like January, February, in the slower seasons.
I guess
right before spring break.
Art was chair for the Mickey's Town reservation, including the return of
Mickey's Toontown.
Mickey Toontown Hills, which were previously removed from Mickey's and Minnie Runaway railway construction. A multi-year project will begin in downtown Disney, and these have Californians even confused. This is how I could basically paint it for Karen, so Karen will understand. Because you're not good following maps. You remember when
we start putting that out there.
You said it. You even said it on the last video.
I know I did.
You remember when we going through the Disneyland Hotel, that main entrance,
sure,
where on the right hand side you see Earl Sandwich.
Yes.
The
camera one.
Oh, the camera one. Now. I hope I can be there for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Me too.
Yes, me too. Me too. Let's see.
There we are. There we are. We're back.
We're back. We're back.
We back.
We are back.
Gotta figure that out.
So you remember Errol Sandwich in Disneyland, and you remember there was a Starbucks at the beginning.
Yes, Starbucks. Right. Yes.
And you remember that they had like the Star Wars outpost.
Yes.
Too? All that is gonna change.
What?
So nobody knows, because according to this concept art over here, kind of things don't make sense for people. I mean, these are bloggers that I watch. They do California content, and they're even confused. So
AMC theaters are going to go away.
Yeah, apparently the AMC theater is not. It's just an abandoned building right now. I don't remember that building.
I don't remember that building at all. That's why I was like, I don't remember it at all. So you can tell it wasn't even like advertised over here.
Mind you, this is how George DeMaro, I'm pretty sure he was giving a script, because it sounded like the same thing that we reviewed last week for Toontown, about the new grassy area for people to sit down and relax and spend time relaxing with their family. So the first thing that came out to my mind, and I told Karen, what's up with Disney wanting people to relax? Why they're doing that? You know, on one hand, you're telling me, we highly encourage you that you follow Disney. I'm not Disney, Genie and Genie Plus. And Genie
so you can maximize your day.
Yeah, Genie Plus and Lightning Lane force you to kind of be on your phone all day long. But on the other hand, you're telling me come and relax on the grassy area. I don't know. That's kind of a double standard for me. But yeah, that's pretty much.
We gotta wait and see, I guess.
So the new generation Magic Band Plus will be coming to Disneyland 2022. So this is how it looks like. This is something that Disney did with Alexa, and apparently everybody, not everybody, that's gonna be in every single hotel rooms. they're gonna have that. It's pretty much you, instead of asking Alexa, you just
Ask
basically.
Mickey.
I think it's Disney. Yeah,
Oh.
Mickey. I say, hey Disney. You
No, it
see,
says, "Hey Disney."
you say, hey Disney instead of like Alexa. So you say, hey Disney. Hey, what time Disneyland open tomorrow? Or hey, what time this? So those are the kind of things. So they announced that this is coming also for Disneyland. And again, for those people who were in attendance that day on Saturday, I guess that they all got a code that they will get their own Hey Disney,
Nice.
given by Amazon.
That's pretty cool.
So watercolor,
Become a member.
I know, watercolor, Fantasmic are both returning to Disneyland for next year. So and with Main Street Electrical Parade, so that's kind of cool. In time to celebrate the 50th anniversary.
They're still pushing the 50.
Yeah. Concept art was shared for Disney Vacation Club on Disneyland Tower, which that looks kind of cool. They've been talking about this for the longest. Um,
So it's gonna be Sleeping Beauty theme.
yeah, the artwork from Sleeping Beauty and it is postponed to open in
Proposed to open in 2023.
Yep, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Exciting news right there. Disney Cruise Line. Oh my God, this is the part that we went all crazy. So they invited one of the artists, one of the singer. Apparently, she's the one who plays Ursula, to sing live on stage on Saturday, and that's how they made the announcement. The Aladdin and two new stage shows will be debuted on Disney Wish.
Yes.
So the Seas Adventure, which featured Captain Minnie, which is great, and a new theatrical adaptation of Little Mermaid. And when we saw that lady singing, it was like, wow. So right now we don't have plans to go on the Disney Wish. We are talking about it. But for if you didn't know, Disney Wish is supposed to start selling in June.
Right.
So we don't have, unfortunately, plans yet, but it is in our main goals to be on Disney Wish.
Sometime, on the bucket list.
Bucket list. Hopefully, sometime next year or the following.
Please.
Disney Paris will be celebrating their 30th anniversary, which is really awesome. Yeah.
Oh.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
And it will kick off on March 6th, is it?
Yes.
Yep. A Nightmare show will debut at a new nighttime nightmare. Will debut with the anniversary of Disneyland Paris. Avenger Campus, that was pretty exciting to see, will open on summer 2022. I would love
in Paris.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I would love to go to that opening.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
We couldn't go to California. We would love to go there.
Can you imagine?
It is in our bucket list to visit every single Disneyland park. Disneyland Hong Kong, the new Frozen Land, is well underway.
That looks amazing.
Look at
that.
Yeah. Hong Kong will see a new nighttime spectacular next year. Tokyo Disney Sea 20th anniversary has just kicked off. Fantasy Springs featuring Frozen, Tangle, and Peter Pan construction is well underway in Tokyo.
Peter Pan.
Man, I'm kind of jelly. This was kind of cool to see this concept. In Shanghai, the 5th anniversary is being celebrated, and Zootopia Land construction is in progress.
That's cool.
A major new attraction blending new technology and Disney storytelling will be part of the new Zootopia Land. And I love them. We love that movie. And here it is, guys. D23 is happening in September 9, 10, and 11 in Anaheim. And tickets will go on sale on January 20th. So I'm hoping that I'm able to go. We're actually talking as a family. It may not be, unfortunately, cost effective for all of us to be able to go, but maybe one or two of us will go. We want to have coverage on that. So, expect cool content throughout the year. But if you're a Disney fan and we're able to get tickets, because I know that they sell out pretty quick, we will be there hopefully. Those in attendance were given the first look at Disney 100 anniversary logo. That was on Saturday. That was pretty cool. And they are actually doing like an exhibition that they're going to be traveling all across the United States.
Oh, that's
That
awesome.
was pretty cool to see
Yeah.
too. So basically, that's a lot of the things that went on Saturday. There's other content creators that actually went and cover. I know that our friend Tim Tracker went and he actually released a video on that. Um, there's other content creators that
Yeah.
went. So if you are Tim's or the Trackers fans, definitely go to Tim's video and see what he posted.
It's a lot of cool information. It's especially like the cruise. I want to go.
I do want to go big time on the cruise. So anyway, and another information in Disneyland today, it was the first time, or they started today, Rise of the Resistance using standby queue. That started today, and I've been tracking that news the whole entire day. And pretty much, I guess in the beginning, in the morning, typical like over here, although over here was worse. I think it went up to 240 minutes,
That's insane.
but then it went down to 3 hours. Like,
But that's normal.
Yeah, and then that it has stayed between the 80 and 90 minutes for standby. But you also had to see though that's not bad because today is actually Monday or Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
week.
yeah, it's not bad.
So that's
That's
not
normal.
Bad. Yeah.
Like that's
not bad at all, and they don't have lightning lane yet.
Yeah.
So, so now know that they're testing it out, and when
on Thanksgiving week.
Yeah, when it's Thanksgiving. Yeah, Disney genius. But if they're testing it out, that means that they're actually coming with the Genie Plus soon,
Right.
and Lightning Lane.
They want to see how it's gonna affect.
Because that's how it happened over here. They actually converted it,
Right.
and within a month, boom, here we go, Genie Plus and Lightning Lane. So our friends from California better be ready. Or if you're traveling to California within the next month, I want to say by mid-December, the latest, you're gonna see Lightning Lane and Genie Plus debuting in California. So this is the biggest news.
It's hot news.
It went out last night and it spread like fire. I happened to be awakened.
You were awake.
I was what? Yeah, it went out like around 10:30 last night, and I was looking at reservations because I wanted to see how the reservations were for this week.
Yeah.
And I noticed that every time I would click, the website was very delayed. It was very slow. I'm like, what are these idiots doing now? Because every time that Disney does something major, it kind of slows down the whole website. So something told me to go to annual passes, and I caught it on time. And basically, the only annual pass that you're able to buy is the Pixie Dust, which is
the Florida resident one.
It's a Florida resident one. This spread like fire, but in other words, they pause the sales of annual passes simply because they can't keep up.
No,
there's no more reservations. So as much as this is frustrating for some people, I think that Disney actually learned from what happened to California, where they kind of led the Disney key holders, that's how they call their annual passes, the key holders roll like about a month being frustrated and calling them and saying, hey, I cannot find reservation. This is BS, blah, 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 blah. They finally realized that like reservations for this week pretty much were gone.
Right.
So when people started complaining about that, I was like, you know what? We're Monday. I mean, that was Sunday. Yesterday was Sunday. I was like, and honestly, it took it long to have those reservations gone.
Right.
Because usually they will be gone 2 or 3 weeks before the major holiday.
But that's how the people that are complaining are the ones that wait till the last minute to do things, and then they expect stuff to be available.
Right.
Like if you know you're coming to a park, especially on a holiday, you need to make those reservations months in advance so you can secure what you want.
Well,
Not wait till the week of.
that's like somebody complaining that they couldn't find hotels in the area.
Well, I mean, it's a holiday weekend.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I know. I'm just basically saying what is out there. I'm not mad at Disney this time. Believe it or not,
no beef.
because I feel that Disney was like proactive.
Right.
They noticed it, and right away they paused it, and not only they paused it for the entire holiday season. So
Well, I think they're taking into consideration the fact that they have limited staffing. You can only do so much with the staffing that they have right now.
yeah,
So
but
I think they took that a little bit into consideration as well.
that's one thing that I don't know that people are understanding. And by people, they guess I'm seeing a lot of people complaining about the wait and that. What people don't understand is that Disney and Universal and all of them, when you open this massive corporation, it's not like turning a switch.
Right.
And that's what people are expecting.
Right.
People are expecting to find this theme park the same way that they left the one pre-pandemic, and that's not going to happen.
That's not reality.
No, everybody's short of staff. Everybody. And if you don't believe it, try to start doing Black Friday shopping right now, and good luck finding items.
Yeah.
Because there's a problem all across the nation, and Disney, Universal, and all these theme parks are completely short-handed. They have been short-handed the whole entire time. So I think, in my opinion, Disney was proactive. They kind of saw the writing on the wall and they said, you know what, we're pausing the sales of annual passes. Now, this is huge, guys, because this has never happened in the history. But they have never been this short-handed.
Right.
I mean, you've been in the company for 20 plus years, and usually around this time, you're fully staffed.
We're overstaffed, like way overstaffed. Like you have people to have people to have people. Like,
right,
it's insane. But right now they're short staffed everywhere. Like and like Carlos said, it's not just Disney. Universal has it. Like regular restaurants outside of the industry are short staffed. Like you can't find, there's some of the quick service that you go around, you can't even find them open like at 9 o'clock at night because they don't have the staffing. Nobody wants to work, and they just I don't know, like there's nobody out there.
Right. So this came really spread like wildfire out there. I don't know when Karen and the kids will be able to go to Disney anymore, because if they're having issues with reservation for guests, chances are that
I would assume January.
Yeah, they're gonna block you big time. So expect to see videos by myself in Disney, unless that I go to maybe Disney Springs,
Disney Springs or the resorts.
Right, with Karen and the kids. Other than that, I don't think you're gonna be able to. I don't know. This is the Pixie does passes even during the week.
Right.
So, anyways, the what is it? Festival of the Holidays is starting on Friday at Epcot. So that's something I do have reservation for Sunday, because as tomorrow is the last day that I'm able to go to in my
the Thanksgiving week, like
right in my pass. I got the sorcerer.
Right. So you're blocked.
I'm blocked Wednesday through Saturday, and then I'm blocked from the December 17th all the way to December 31st. So that's when sorcerer passes are blocked. So I do have, I think, reservation for tomorrow. I don't know. I may release it because I don't want to 5-week crowds. I may do something different with Kyla. But I do have reservation for Epcot on Sunday. And I will be recording different things for the festival of the holidays on Sunday. So that way on Monday, hopefully we could talk about. But there it is, guys. Big news. No more annual passes for now at Walt Disney World, and there has been suspended for now, just like in Disneyland.
Right. They'll come back.
We're out of luck now. Ironically enough, I guess that they're trying to pacify pass holders by saying, "Hey, don't worry, I know pass holder, you get exclusive seating area on Disney Kitales." I don't know. I haven't even watched the darn show.
That was cute though. I want to go see it. I want
Uh,
to go see it.
so
Eh,
anyway, from December 1st to the 15th, you're able to go and have your own
right
seating
before they block it.
right
Yeah.
before they block us. One seated pass holder will be treated to a 10 minutes kite display taking flight over Discovery River Theater. During this time, you could see one of the following: either the Lion King or the Jungle Cruise. Seating is limited, and annual pass holders should plan to arrive no later than 5 minutes before showtime.
You want to get there way before 5 minutes before showtime.
I
Even as a pass holder.
listen. I haven't even been to that show because nothing calls my attention. The flying
Kites.
a kite.
I want to go see it.
Yeah. So that's this is. I think this is Disney way of saying sorry. We don't have more reservation, but by the way,
If you're here, come sit here.
if you got one for Animal Kingdom,
Yay!
or
Come sit
you
here.
could actually park hop after 2 o'clock, show up 5 minutes, and you will have your own seating area as an annual pass holder.
I can change. I can see that changing to more than 5 minutes.
You gotta love Disney. You gotta love Mickey, man.
Yeah.
So, I get to have my own exclusive seating, but Karen can't.
No, yeah.
You're blocked.
I'm blocked. I can't even get in anywhere.
But here's the kicker: throughout D23, all Josh Damaro and a whole bunch of people were bragging about cast members and thank you for the magic and thank you for this.
Thank you.
So
this is the way we're gonna thank you. Have a magical day.
I'll FaceTime you, Karen, when I'm in my
that's amazing. When you're in your
seating
little
area.
pass holder area.
Exactly.
That'd be amazing.
Just like I get pass holder discount and you don't.
All right, moving on. I think it's time to leave Disney and go to something else. Have a magical day.
Okay. Listen, peeps. Family. Karen cannot say this. I said this before due to her, out of respect of the company. She cannot say it, but I will. I think it's kind of messed up that the company can provide things to the guests, and that's awesome. Don't get me wrong. I'm a guest, and I'm happy when the company can give me stuff, but they don't do it to cast members, and I do have a problem with that. Not because Karen is cast member and she's my wife. If Universal will do this to annual pass holders and they don't do it for the team members, I have a problem too. Team members and cast members are the vital part.
Or the heart.
They're the heart of the operation. Without them, nothing happens. So can you imagine being a cast member right now and you're trying to use your discount and two things happen. They either said you cannot use your discount at this moment, or they say, yeah, we'll give you a discount. And then you come and realize that I, as an annual pass holder, get more discount than she does. And you may say, because this is what I get to see or read all the time. Well, as an annual pass holder, I pay a lot of money. Yeah, you pay a lot of money, but you also get the choice whether to renew it or not.
Right.
She hasn't. For 20 years, she's been committed to the company. And
20 years.
Karen, the good thing about Disney is a lot of people love their company so much that if you take the time to talk to some of the cast members out there, you may find people that have been doing it now for 35 or 40 years or more, which is insane.
There's people still that at least
there's people that open that park.
The Contemporary, they're still opening team members at the Contemporary, at the Magic Kingdom. They're still opening cast members in all those first opening places. They don't leave. They don't leave.
So I feel that it's kind of disrespectful when some people go and say, well, I'll pay for being an annual pass holder. And you got people that have devoted their entire career to the same company. And you get to just flash that card that you pay for. You're right, you pay for it and you get the discount, but the cast member that been devoted for 30 plus years cannot get a discount, cannot get into the park, cannot enjoy anything. That's just messed up. It is messed up. I don't know. I don't care how you put it. It is messed up. Now, I'm not talking about Christmas season or that. I understand. You know, we need the cast member to work during the
Yeah, we don't have
holidays.
enough anyway.
Yeah.
And even if we could get it, a lot of us are not gonna want to
Exactly. I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking about the other thing. So, like for example, Karen and I went to dinner not too long ago. I don't even remember where, and they said, "Sorry, we cannot give you a discount. Cast member cannot get a discount. However, if you are an annual pass holder, we'll give you a discount." So that was a slap to Karen, man. I was like, "Man, are you serious? Like that's completely messed up." What happened? You checking to see you have availability? They blocked you,
No, we did. Actually, they only blocked us for this current week.
which
As
is
of
good.
Sunday, we're on block for now.
As of Sunday?
Yeah.
Well, let's go to Epcot. What are you waiting on?
I did already.
Okay, perfect. So,
You're not going to the festivals by yourself.
but anyway, guys, no, that's the reality. Now I understand. Listen, I'm an annual pass holder. There's a reason why I sign up for Sorcerer and not the Incredi Pass because I love you guys. I love creating content for you guys, but I do not like being in overcrowded theme parks. That's not me. It has never been me. I go in and out. And if you heard earlier today, we went to Universal around 5:30 yesterday. And
Yeah.
before 8 o'clock, we were out
Right.
because we don't like being with the crowd. Imagination Travel said they should give cast members special discount and better treatment. I agree. The company is has shifted a lot. Karen keeps giving me the look because I always say if I had the opportunity or when I have the opportunity to talk to Josh Damaro, I will. And I already did once. I already mentioned it to him. And to be fair to Josh, he listened to me. He wasn't rude. He actually said, "You're bringing excellent points. We're aware," or "Thank you for making me aware." You know, the cast members are vital. And again, yes, I'm being biased because Karen works for Disney over 20 years or so. But again, as a annual pass holder, if I don't want to buy it or renew it, I will not do it. And I could do it. And you know what people say? Okay, right now I cannot afford it. If I could afford it in the future, I'll be back. So 3 years after, they're back. People like Karen, they don't say, "Oh, okay,
I'll be back in 3 years.
I'll be back in 3 years." But by the way, you need to count me in. You need to say that I've been here for 20 years. It doesn't work that way. So that's the part that upsets me about Disney. And Disney at one point used to be cast first. Disney in the early 2000s, their belief was if we make sure the cast members are happy, they will for sure take care of our guests.
Right.
And they will bend backwards for the cast members. I remember, folks, so you guys understand this. Disney in the past used to give cast members even a Christmas present. It may sound silly that a cast member will show up with Beauty and the Beast movie and maybe an ornament.
It's nothing like huge, but still.
Well, I remember one time they gave you like a $5 gift card or something, or movie tickets. They give you as a Christmas present two movie tickets and a movie. It's not a lot, but you multiply that times 50,000 people, that's a lot.
Adds up quickly.
But think about this. Disney will go as far as ensuring that they will have a Christmas present from the company. And because things have changed, now it's like, we got to make sure that guests are first, which, don't get me wrong, we're paying the money. But cast member, if we have time or if we remember, then we'll do something for you guys. And I don't think that should be. And not Disney, any company. No company should be operating that way. They should be taking care of their employees.
And we tend to usually get a special, like extra discount during the holidays, but this year is the first time that they pushed it back all the way till December. Usually we get them earlier, but
Oh
by then
no.
we get blocked and then we can't get
But
in.
no. Say how it is. They were stupid too because they decided also to block you guys from getting discount on the 50th anniversary
Yeah.
merchandise. But
So
hey, don't forget, if it wouldn't be for the cast member, thank you, cast member, for providing us 50 years of magic. By the way, you cannot use your discount, your block. Oh, by the way, we're actually in honor to you, cast member, we're actually putting status, gold status around the park. But by the way, you guys are blocked. You guys cannot go and see your own status that we're honoring you with. By the way, guys, that's how Universal, I mean, not Universal, that's how Disney has done the cast member. You heard it from me. So it is what it is. Again, Disney, if you're ever watching this video, it's not coming from Karen. It's coming from the most honest husband that you will find around. And I don't have no problem telling Chapek or whoever the heck it is in their face. Don't be going in Destination D23 bragging about your cast members to later on stab them on the back and say, sorry, you cannot do this, you cannot do that, because that's a low blow to them. And I'm pro cast, I'm pro team members. Universal team members, I love them. SeaWorld team members, I love them. Cast member for sure, I love them. And you know how I am. Every time I go to the parks, I'm always telling them thank you for what you're doing. You did
it doesn't matter where you go. I think people just need to start appreciating people. Like, it doesn't matter where you are. You can be in Publix or Walmart. We just need to start appreciating people.
Universal goes above and beyond for their cast member. My son worked there for them a few years back. Interesting enough, Miss Sheila, back when Karen was when Karen started in Disney and Disney was actually doing all these wonderful things for cast, I was working for Universal, and Universal was going through this transition where I felt like Universal was like giving us the finger at one point. Like, we don't care about you. Interesting enough, right now, Universal is treating their team members a lot better than Disney treating the cast member. Now, I'm not saying this. This is me asking question around the theme parks, and Karen is with me because we have because we're spending so much time in the theme park, especially in Universal. We're meeting so many people from the entertainment department. And people, especially in the entertainment department, have actually voiced their opinion and told us straight up that they love working for Universal. Right. They love entertaining for Universal. And quite honestly, if you ask me, I feel that since last year, Universal has stepped up in the game of entertaining.
Yes, they have.
You don't see or read right now that Universal is finally doing meet and greets. You're not seeing that because they've been doing it since last year. Since they opened. Yeah. Since they opened, they will put somebody on the stage behind so they could interact. Since they opened, you have performers going to the streets and even if they are in stilts, like I show you.
They kept them safe. They just kept them at a distance.
They kept them at a distance, but they did not
take it
away from the guests. So honestly, Universal has stepped up. Give me 1 second.
Gotta fix that.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna fix it. I'm not gonna use this camera again.
That's how we're gonna fix it.
That's how I fix technology around here. I don't use something that I don't like. Although I have the older small camera that we try using. But anyway, I feel Universal is right now
doing a good job.
Doing an amazing job. When we went just last night to Universal, I felt awesome to be there. Yes. Like I could watch the parade on and on and on. If you guys watch, if you happen to be in Universal plus size riders group, I did a live thanking everybody, which by the way, if you're watching from that group, thank you so much for, we made it to 18,000 members. That's which amazing. Is amazing. So I did a live and I decided to take the group to talk to some of the performers, and you could see amazing, yeah. You could see in that video how much they mean it. And not only that, they they recognize people.
Right.
Yeah, we're there all the time. We got cameras and all that, so they kind of know that we're vlogging, but they know us,
Right.
which is a special extra detail. And that's what I feel that Disney have held back their entertainers from. They have not allowed them to interact and make connections with their guests
Like they used to, yeah.
like they used to. Exactly. So I'm missing where you will go and see the entertainers dance, and they will they will dance with your children in the parks. You know what
Right.
I mean? That's what I miss from Disney. Yes, I get it. We're living in a different time in the world, but again, Universal does it.
Right.
They do it safely, but it's how they're being treated. And you can tell that again, I go for entertainment. I haven't spoken to anybody from food and beverage or anything like that. But under my observation from the entertainment department, you can tell that they're enjoying what they're doing, and it's showing it because how they treat the guests.
Right.
So versus Disney. So, anyways, when you get blocked out, I get my own seating.
Have fun with that.
On another news, guys, there will be for 5 days a special haunted Christmas in Sir Henry's, and we are freaking excited. We will be going on December 5th, right over here, just for a mini event, just for media, which is kind of cool because we're able to showcase different aspects from the event, and then we'll release the video possibly on this Monday,
Right.
the 6th. I know we have a few weeks, 2 weeks from now, but expect a video on the 6th so that way people can visit on the 10th. Sir Henry is actually one of our favorite local haunts, and I am
Yes. They're so cool.
super duper excited about this. Before I move forward, he was on the opening team members of Volcano Bay. Oh, awesome. He loved it so much and is hoping to go back there when we move. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That would be awesome if you could go back there. I'm sure
I'm
they'll trust me, Sheila. Everybody's short-handed. I'm sure that will take him back.
Yes.
Especially he left, with good terms in the
Right.
company. That will take you back in a heartbeat. But anyways, this is Sir Henry, and they're gonna have 2 haunted trails,
Ooh.
an escape game, and hopefully we're able to do the laser tag.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Sir Henry himself has become a really good friend of ours, and we just do whatever it takes to support this amazing local haunt. Another thing that we did, Gaylord Palms, guy, expect a video on Wednesday. We went here on Friday. Was it Friday when we went here?
Yes.
Saturday. Friday we had a wedding.
Oh yeah.
So last Saturday we went to no, it's gonna be playing. Hold on, people, hold on, because it's gonna be echoing.
This is your dancing entertainment portion of the live. Where's Kyla?
No, my concern is that it's gonna be echoing for everybody at home, and I cannot see. Oh, right here. All right, there you go. No, it should have hurt. All right.
Click it again. Click it again.
No, I'm going to kill it over here.
Don't kill it.
Kill. That's it. Anyway, Gaylord Palms, every year they do Christmas event. We don't do every single one of them because you got to pay separately. But we actually did something that is called
Mission
Save Christmas.
Featuring Elf.
The great news is that we saved Christmas.
We did. It was on me.
Yeah, she did a lot.
She did a lot.
So we missed this. We should have gone out.
Yeah, we totally
missed
it.
I totally forgot about that. But anyways, we went on Saturday. It was the second day that they were open because they opened on Friday. And we were able to do that. And we are able to show you the different things that you could do around. For example, not this, but the gingerbread decorating. We show you that. This is snow tubing. We show you that. This is separate. We didn't see it because you had to pay for that show. This is right next where the show is. So but at least we were able to do Safe Christmas, featuring Elf. It was a super cool event.
Yeah.
The only beef I got, and we'll get into more details next week. The only beef that I got with this is just the parking is super darn expensive. I pay more. We pay more for parking than one ticket.
That one ticket.
So
Well, technically,
imagine,
almost 2 tickets.
pretty much,
Yeah.
pretty much. So uh, this video will be out on Wednesday. So expect to see that. Boom. Anyways, guys, it's been a very busy week.
Yes.
Lots of news, especially Disney releasing some cool aspects, and also
Miss Sheila's asking how much are the separate events. It really depends on the day that you go. If you go on the website, I believe, like the tubing was like $22, I believe. There's a snowball that you can make snowballs and throw them. That was like $11, I think. The show shows, those were expensive, like more expensive. I think the Cirque show was like $40 or something like that. So it just depends. Like, the elf one is like $30. The saving Christmas is like $30, I think. And then everything else adds on to that, like the gingerbread, the workshops and stuff like that. Everything there has a different price. You can buy the bundles, depending on what you want to do. And obviously, if you buy a bundle, you save a little bit of money. Not a lot, but you save a little bit.
there's some other prices right there.
But that's for what? That's just for saving Christmas. That's
Right.
just for the main event, like, per se.
Right, but you could buy a bundle.
If you buy the bundles, depending on the bundle you get, it's what you
So this
able
is
to do.
Say Christmas, the Snow Flow Mountain.
And I didn't see that one.
And
The
then-
Secret Santa Scavenger Hunt. So see, that bundle alone is $55 for adults, and children are $44.
But if you were to
I
do,
think it would be the platinum. I think that has just about everything.
yeah, and right now it's because they have that Black Friday special. So
Yeah.
after that, it's gonna be more expensive. So you see, $90 for an adult.
Right. And you do the elf, the Flow Mountain, the Snowball Build and Blast, the Secret Santa Scavenger Hunt, Mrs. Claus Christmas Tradition, the Gingerbread Decoration, Sugary Sweet Story, and the Elf Training Academy. And I would think the Elf Training Academy, isn't that might be the painting shop?
Yeah, the one that you paint
Yeah.
ornaments.
You pick an ornament and you get to paint it there.
I mean, don't get me wrong, you get to do a lot.
Yes.
It's not like, yes, it's $90. Don't get me wrong, but it's a lot of things to do. You could literally, honestly,
And that's even not including the show, the Cirque show.
right. Yeah, but doing all this alone can easily take you a good 3 to 4 hours.
Oh yeah.
Easily. So that's not bad. Now, I have to factor it in from the family perspective. So unfortunately, for all of us will be $360 right there.
Plus parking.
Plus parking. The parking is $28 plus tax, so it's
$30.
$31.
Yeah.
So right there off the bat is almost $400
For us.
for us to do all these plus the parking. Now, if it's only one person or two people, like if it would have been me and Karen, I wouldn't mind paying for this. I mean, just like even for a date night, it will be, because it is
It's
pretty
fun.
cool.
It's fun.
It's fun. So yeah, it's all depend now. Some of this will change on the pricing, because whether you go on the week, whether you go on high
On the
season,
weekend. On the holiday week.
Exactly. So it is
It's
all
one of those that you have to look to see when you can go and for the best price on the day.
Yeah, we went last year, and we did have fun.
Yeah.
We did.
It's a fun event.
Yeah. We like Christmas events, so
Yeah.
we're gonna.
It's just
continue.
it's a costly event.
Right, we're gonna
Costly
continue, and you guys know us. We like, not only we like doing Christmas events, but we also love supporting local
Right.
events. Even though this is just for a hotel, I get it, but like stuff like Sir Henry and all that, that's local. So we are about local. I think this week is this Friday that we're going to Daytona
Yes.
to do something with Christmas.
Yeah, it's let's see if I can. pull it up real quick.
So we like doing things that support the local community. Let me see if I can pull it up. In Daytona, I think it's Daytona. So what they do, where they have if it was like last year, where they actually do the Daytona International Speedway, you know, the NASCAR races, they actually decorate the whole thing.
Yeah,
for
it's called
Christmas.
Magic of Lights in Daytona.
Yeah, right over here, I found it.
That's cute.
Yeah, let me pull that up for
Merch
you
bundles.
guys. So I think we're going
And
to
it's a
this on
drive-through.
Friday, and it's a it's a drive-through. Let me extend this for you. There you go. So we're going on Friday, and you see Sunday through Saturday is from 6 to 10, but it started November 19, which it already started.
Yeah,
right?
this weekend. This Friday it started.
This past Friday, right?
Yeah.
And November 25th through
Yeah.
November 28th.
And then December 3rd.
Yeah. Also, it started at 7 to 10. So that's good to know. See, I didn't even know that. So also they're actually open on Thanksgiving Day.
Yes.
Thanksgiving is on the 25th. So I think we're going on Friday, and it's a drive-through.
So November 25th through the 28th and December 3rd. Their hours are 7 to whatever.
So advance, we gotta.
Oh, we gotta buy that.
Oh, standard vehicle. Okay, so it's $20.
We gotta buy it though ahead of time, because if not, it'll be 25
Okay, so it's a
after December 3rd.
it's a $20 per vehicle.
Per vehicle, yes.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
not bad.
No.
Now that's about an hour from where we at, but $20, that's not bad. So again, it's something to support the local. And of course,
That's not bad. $5 for the picture. That's really good.
yeah, that's pretty cool though.
Yeah,
So
see how much the bundle
we'll
is.
be we'll definitely be actually showing you guys.
Get a party bus.
No.
No, okay.
We will actually be showing you guys on Monday in our next live stream. You know, we will. I mean, I'm sure by then we'll have released the video, or might be able to release it. We'll see how the weekend goes. But we will go over this. But again, we just try to do local stuff. We love Christmas. We love seeing Christmas lights, and you know, especially with the kids.
Yes.
It's always super fun. But yeah, that looks super fun, Miss Sheila. This started last year, and I missed out. I think we had DJ events and we couldn't make it, but that actually started last year. That's why they made it like a drive-through, because they started with that whole concept of you know how everything will have to be socially distant. That's what they did. So now it continues to be a drive-through. So that's what we're gonna be up to. I will need to remember that for next year. Well,
We'll remind you.
we'll remind you, Miss Sheila. Hopefully you continue to watch our channel. But we will definitely remind you. So we gotta buy it up front. See, a lot of these events, guys, even for theme parks, and I say this in the videos all the time. Even for Universal, you have to buy things online ahead of time for two reasons. Number one, you don't have to worry about making the big line to buy a ticket.
Right.
Or pick it up. And number two, it's usually cheaper when you buy it online.
Right.
And
some places are only selling stuff online.
Yep.
So like Gaylord Palms, you have to buy everything online. Like they don't sell anything there.
And Sir Henry too. If you're gonna go to Sir Henry, you cannot buy. I was reading over the email that they sent me for media. You cannot buy things at the gate. You have to go and buy it online. And even for Sir Henry, it's not that expensive either. See,
well, I think it's special for local places. It's more to be able to control the crowd.
Yeah, they haven't released. I don't think they have. Oh yeah, from $20. See. So for people that like scary stuff, and you know, now combining it with Christmas,
I can't wait.
You know, $20, starting on $20, that's not bad. So I mean, you have to see, you have to make a reservation and buy in advance for Friday, December 10 at 6:30, or it has multiple times, but it's $20, which is not bad at all. That's just my opinion. It's for me, it's more affordable than a theme park. Now, even if you do this one at Gaylord Palm and you want to pay, it's $30, which is still not bad. Um, even even $30 is not bad, but in Gaylord Palm, the parking is gonna get you.
Yeah.
That's the only. And this one was 20.
20.
Not bad at all.
No,
This one is a
even
bargain.
better because you can fit like our car. You can fit 5 people. 5 people for $20.
Yeah,
That's pretty good. If you go in a van, $20 in a van.
yeah, that's not bad.
No,
A van can fit 7 to 8 people.
so it's a good price.
$20. That's not bad at all. So something to consider. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Definitely have a happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
We love you. Thank you for all the love and support. Sheila said, I buy almost everything online. It's less stress. I agree with you 100%. Yep, less stressful. I do the same thing. Karen is actually pulling online right now as we speak. Just like she started doing Black Friday shopping.
I did
online.
not. I didn't just buy 2 things at Walmart, but
yeah. Walmart started the Black Friday
actually,
shopping
I bought something
early.
like 2 weeks ago.
So,
ready for Black Friday.
Yeah, so she started it. But anyways, guys, thank you so much. If you're rewatching this video, again, we just do videos for theme parks and make recommendations. Give you our family review, and thank you for joining us. Just consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. Every time you hit like, it actually helps us with the algorithm. We are over 2,000 family members, new family members. They are part of our family, which is awesome. That's a good feeling. And responsibility as well too. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I'm like, oh my god, we got 2,000 followers. That's crazy, and the stress start for me because I don't want to disappoint none of you guys, or your trust. But just remember, we always want to be honest and real with you guys, because you deserve it.
Yes.
You deserve us to be completely honest with you, 100%. But anyways, have a happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Stay safe. Don't eat too much, but eat enough.
Why not?
Don't buy too much, but buy enough.
Oh, that's good. That's true.
But on to the next one, guys. Don't forget, we got a video coming on Wednesday, another one on Friday, and then we'll be back here on Monday. Our regular time is possibly going to be at 8 o'clock. Today we did 7:30 because we were at home, but we go to work. Well, I go to work next Monday. So
I'm still working.
Yeah, she's still working.
Everybody else is on vacation right now in the house, but
yeah, exactly.
I'm working.
So 8 o'clock next Monday, you got another date with us. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, guys.
We love you. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and have a wonderful rest of your week. Take care, guys.
Bye.